Rona of Shapely, and welcome to our first installment of the Bash 101 series. Okay, so this one is for the newbies. You were all ready to go, ready set for your first bash, and then COVID-19 hit. Mostly everything is postponed, if not until later in the year, until the following year. But don't fret, because this gives us time to stew on things a little bit and make sure that when we do step out, we step out. Okay, I'm talking laid everything. So here I'm just going to outline some tips, tricks, some things that I think newbies should have or must have. If you see, I decorated my walls back here in like bash memorabilia. So hang tight, get a snack or something, and get ready because I'm about to drop some knowledge for y'all. Okay, cool. First thing for the newbies, I think, newbies and anyone should walk with is an open mind. An open mind will yield better times. Say it with me. Open mind, better times. Okay, great. We all have these preconceived notions as to what bashes are. We've heard about them. We've talked about them. Good, bad, ugly, whatever. Amazing. But if you get there and it's not what you expected for whatever reason, just really go with the flow. Like, most of these places are in sunny, gorgeous locations, parties, drinks, a plethora of people. Please keep an open mind and try to have a good time, even if it's not what you expected. But I'm pretty certain that with the level of things people are putting out, it is going to be. But I just want you to keep an open mind. That's just as important as anything else you pack. Bathing suits, that's your choice. Do you want to make a fashion statement and switch it up every day? Or do you just like, I could bring one or two because I'm going to be in the pool anyway. I don't have anybody put pressure on you that you need to bring 10, 13 bathing suits. You know what I'm saying? If you do, that would be great. I know I bring a lot because I like to switch it up or whatever the case may be. However, if you don't, that's perfectly fine as well. Again, if you like water like me, you're going to be in the pool half the time anyway, or on the beach half the time anyway. Don't feel the pressure, but definitely bring some. Alcohol. Need we say more? There's going to be a good amount of it. I'm sure. Bring whatever you like to drink because it's a very sharing is caring environment. So I might like something you bring. You might like something I bring. People bring specialty jello shots, pudding shots, and things like that. There's never a shortage of alcohol. Speaking of that, big heartfelt hug to Eddie Shots, who's like constantly providing everything. And we're glad you're here, Eddie, and we love you and we recognize you. Okay, a statement tee. Curvy cola, anybody? So at the bashes, a lot of people wear like team tees, statement tees. Everybody wants to make a little whatever. They get festive with it. They get creative. If I'm going with my squad, we might all have the same tee, but our names on the back. So statement tees to me is a must because it expresses your individuality and whatever you like, whatever you want to send. If you need a statement tee, shameless plug, you could go to shapelyevents.com and snag you one from the Shapely shop. We go up to like 5, 6X and we do custom colors too. But moving right along, relationship goals. Here Comes the Bride is really just a song. Please don't go there upset because you didn't find a significant other that you wanted to marry. But don't let me steer you wrong, because there are some amazing bash couples that are still holding strong, and I love to see them. I'm rooting for all the bash couples out there. However, this ties into the open mind. If you do not meet your husband or wife on this trip, please still have a good trip. There's amazing people there. I'm going to be there. Hello. Get to know me. We're going to have a blast. Culture shock. Get ready to be electrocuted. Bash groups are very progressive, so if you grew up in a small town, I grew up in New York City, but if you grew up in a small town or whatever, certain things may it's just a very free space, a very free environment. With that comes things that you might not be used to. That ties back into open mind. That was number one. But be prepared for a little. But then, just do what you're doing. Go about your business and have fun with it. There's some amazing people and amazing bonds to be formed. So keep up with that. Mind your expectations. I really want to touch on this because, as I said, we all go to these events with these preconceived notions. And just because some things are all inclusive, like all the meals or whatever, games and stuff, doesn't mean that they include all that you would like. I see this piggy bank here, because walk with your coins, okay? Because if they don't have everything you like, you're always open to go to wherever, purchase whatever, book whatever. I've been to places, whenever I go to a bash, I try to look into what's around that I can do, any tours or whatever. And, you know, just do that, because everything isn't everybody's cup of tea, but I do know that for the most part, they do try to put on an amazing event, and that might not always fall into your taste level, whether it comes to the food, the beverage, the excursions, whatever the case may be. Walk with your coins. That way, you know, it's sort of like a fail-safe. This one is important. Let me take a deep breath. The complaint train, all aboard, okay? So much work and effort goes into these events, and I understand that everybody's not going to be happy about everything. However, just like with anything else, I feel like there's a way to complain. A lot of people are very receptive. Please, I'm going to say, try your best to, whoever the promoter is or whatever the case may be, try to be mindful of your tact and your respect and sensitivity to the situation, because a lot of times you may have a good or valid point, but it's overshadowed by your delivery. So people don't see the message, they just see the mess. And you just really want to be mindful that everything isn't going to be perfect. There's a million variables that go into planning a bash. And if you have a complaint, again, the bash owners and stuff are very receptive, but I just would like everybody to be a bit tactful and mindful in how they do it. Because imagine if you provided a service that somebody didn't like or wasn't too fulfilled with. How would you want to receive that feedback? And then again, we don't want any drama anyway. This is supposed to be a week of fun, sun, or if it's in the winter, you know, good vibes or whatever. So I call it the complaint train. I say choo-choo, all aboard, if you have a valid reason or whatever, but just be mindful of that. Other than that, I say, you know, grab your crew, whatever that may be, grab some licks, whatever that may be, and head on down. You'll have a good time if you keep those things in mind. Just please be open-minded. Please be respectful of everybody. Everything is not going to be a cup of tea, and vice versa. There's some things you might do that might rub somebody the wrong way. But I'm telling you, if you go there with a positive attitude and slay to the gods, or just regular if you don't want to, I'm pretty much a sporty girl, you'll have a blast, okay? So see you at one of the many I'll be going to later this year and next year. And if you see me, stop and say hi. This series was created for the community, in lieu of everything, because, you know, I still have bash fever. So tune in next week where we cover what's to pack. Bye.